welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a video for my fellow New Yorkers, people who are planning to move to New York, people who have recently moved to New York, and people that live in New York. So today I'm going to be talking about my top 10 tips for riding the subway. So the subway is my way of transportation, how I get from point A to point B. It's the most affordable way, and quite frankly it's the fastest way to travel from place A to place B in New York. So we're going to start with tip 1. Tip 1 is check your Google Maps or City Mapper before you leave the house. So with me, I never have service in the subway station, like at all. It's so scary. Like, I never have service. If I need to get on something on my phone, I have to log into the Wi-Fi. So what I've started doing is, before I leave to my destination, I get the directions, I screenshot it, and I try to memorize it, so when it's time for me to get on the trains, I don't have to keep checking my phone or trying to figure out where to go and when to go. Second tip is buy the weekly Metro card. If you try to buy the buy fare, you just pay that $2.75 every time you get on the train, you're going to be spending a lot of money. So the weekly card is $33, and it's not that bad, and $33 covers you for 7 days. It's unlimited. You can ride the bus or you can ride the subway station, and I think that that's the best deal, and that's what I do each and every week. You can buy the monthly pass, which is essentially the same as weekly pass. The monthly pass is $127. If you multiply 33 times 4 weeks, it gives you about the same. So I prefer to buy the weekly pass, just in case you lose your best pass. You don't have to try to find a new one or buy a new one and waste your money. I use the weekly pass. Number 3, do not sit near the exits. I'm saying this because I've been sitting on the subway station, and that's the fastest way. If you get something stolen or taken, or something happens on the subway station, that's the fastest way for the robber to get away from you quickly. I was on the subway station and I saw this lady sitting near an exit with her back turned towards the door, and this guy came and snatched her phone. Maybe one day I'll do a story time on that, but that was crazy, and I learned a lot of valuable lessons from that incident. And this tip is to hold on to the pole. Hold the pole, because you will fall. I know it is, some people have this germ thing, but you rather get a few germs and still not break your leg or your arm because you fall on the subway station. The drivers are ruthless. They will zoom off and they will slam on brakes, and you want to be secure on the subway station. And then step 5 is hold your backpack in your hands. Like, where's my backpack? It's all the way over there. But what I'm saying is, like, when you get on the train, have the backpack on one of your arms still, and hold it like it's a baby. Hold it tight. I'm telling you, this can secure your belongings. In New York, people are ruthless. They will snatch the bag out your hand, and you don't want to lose all your valuable belongings for just being careless. So hold the bag tight and don't let go for the entire ride. And number 6, so sometimes when you're on the subway station, you will learn that it is very crowded. Like, there's been days I got on the subway station where I had to squeeze my way in, and I had to push to make my way in. And this tip is to hold Tip 7. Be aware of your surroundings. In New York, they prey on people who are not cautious of what's going on around them. People that are all in their phone. People that's not paying attention to what's going on. That lets them know that if they were to do something to you, or if they were to take some of your things, you wouldn't even have a heads up because you're not paying attention. So make sure you are aware of your surroundings in the Big Apple. Tip number 8. Just be nice. Be nice. Even if you see someone being mean, like I know New Yorkers aren't the nicest people, just be nice. You don't want to have a target on your back because you said something wrong or you were angry with someone on the train. Tip 9. Pay attention to which subway line you are getting on. So I know when I first moved to New York, I always made the mistake of getting on uptown or downtown or leaving out the northwest or the northeast. I always messed that up. But you can mess up walking out the wrong exit. But if you get on the wrong direction subway, you're going to be going away from your destination. So pay attention if it's uptown or downtown. Pay attention to what letter or what number subway you're getting on. Pay attention to what subway line you are getting on at that time. This can be crucial. I know this sounds like common sense, but I'm telling you, if you do not pay attention, it's easy. In New York, the subways are close to each other, so you can be in the right place, but if you go to the left or the right can determine if you go the right way or the wrong way. And number 10, the big finale, mind your business. I know this is crazy, but in New York, I have learned to mind the business that pays the, okay? People will be fighting on the subway station. People will be yelling on the subway station. That is not your concern. Your concern is to get home safely and to not worry about them. So one day I was on the subway station and this lady and this man got into this argument where they were yelling. When I say yelling to the top of their voice, see, if I was in Florida, I would have to go back there and see what was going on because I was nosy. But New York D politely got off on the next stop and walked to the next train in front of it and just got on another train because I was not trying to get involved in their situation. People in New York are crazy. New York is a crazy place. And you do not want to be tied up in someone else's mess. So those are all the tips that I have for you today. If I somehow gather more tips, I will of course come and give you guys another video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!